George Clooney, Amal called off divorce, renewed vows and having another baby? The Hollywood power couple are said to be planning to renew their vows on their third wedding anniversary. The pair, who tied the knot in Venice in September 2014, surrounded by close friends including Matt Damon and Bono, are keen to relive the experience on a smaller scale now they are first-time parents. Last month they welcomed twins Alexander and Ella, who George, 56, and Amal apparently want to include in their upcoming anniversary celebrations. Amal and George are even planning a welcome party for the twins on their third wedding anniversary, when they will also be renewing their vows in front of close family and friends, an insider said, adding that the human rights lawyer is considering scaling back her workload. Amal has made a vow to George that she'll take an extended leave of maternity, pull out of dangerous cases and take on lower-profile work for a while, adds the source. She wants to be home as much as possible for the babies. The actor and his 39-year-old wife are said to have taken to parenthood perfectly. George's close friend Ran Gerber, the husband of supermodel Cindy Crawford, also spoke recently about who the babies, who are yet to be introduced publicly, take after. "Cindy and I went to London and went to their house and spent some time with them," he said in May. "The kids are the perfect mix of George and Amal. I mean, they really are so cute." According to the Globe, the actor and the human rights lawyer were on the verge of a split over time apart and their different lifestyles, but they recently became determined to make their marriage work. An alleged insider tells the magazine, for all their differences and arguments, George and Amal have come full circle. They realize they love each other very much and want to stick around for the long haul. The outlet's supposed source adds, Amal has agreed to give George more space, and he's agreed to make more time for Amal and their twins, Ella and Alexander. It's a win-win for both of them. The questionable tipster further contends that the spouses of 4 years renewed their vows in a no-frills beach ceremony somewhere in Southern California. The outlet doesn't mention exactly when and where this supposed ceremony took place, but says a handful of their loved ones and an ordained minister were present for the nuptials. From there, the seemingly phony source says the Clooneys plan to give their 19-month-old twins a sibling. The word is that they'll undergo IVF, and Amal is aiming to be a mom again by mid to late 2019, adds the suspicious insider. They love the idea of completing their family with one more child. Now that they're back on track, it's full steam ahead. The spouses, however, were never on the brink of a divorce. The magazine never gives a time frame for the couple's supposed marriage problems, but Amal gave a touching speech during George's AFI Life Achievement Award ceremony last summer. The human rights attorney called the actor an amazing husband and father and the great love that I always hoped existed. Last October, George introduced himself as Mr. Amal Clooney at Variety's annual Power of Women luncheon. And just last month, George and Amal stepped out for a date night in New York City, where they were joined by the actor's parents. As for the idea that the spouses plan to have another child, it's simply not the case. When The Hollywood Reporter asked Amal in September 2017 if she planned to have another baby, the lawyer shook her head and said, "I'm 39. I already had them quite late." 1 month later, George confirmed in an interview with Extra that he's done having kids.